we're going to be playing some of the Destiny Alpha today.
Yeah.
Which I've put a stupid amount of time into already. Basically the entirety of yesterday.
And I've put what feels like an ungodly amount of time
Yeah.
into one level.
It was a hard grind in that level, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Playing through a strike with some very, very underleveled people. What were you on at the end? 240 kills to 94 or something like that? It was a stupid amount they pulled between them. Still, it was pretty fun for us to watch when we were doing it.
It was just stressful.
So, as you'll see in a minute, we've actually got one of each of the three types of, one of each of the races and one of each of the classes.
Yeah.
Already.
Which of those? That's Hunter, Titan, and Warlock.
Yeah, as you can see there. We haven't completed the Warlock one yet. You actually have a strange cursor-like interface, but it works really well, unlike a lot of cursors. The pickup speed on it's pretty good, isn't it?
Yeah, it works much, much better than I thought it did when I saw it.
So anyway, this is my Hunter, your Titan, and just a Warlock that we will come back to later.
So which one are we doing first?
I was going to create a new character, but it looks like I can only have 3.
Trying to get rid of one of them.
Yes. Which one should we get? Should I get rid of my Hunter? Because I've maxed out.
Yeah, sure. If we're starting a new one of those,
I'm not going to be able to play again before the end of this, I don't think.
When's this alpha end? Is it Sunday?
Tomorrow, I guess? Right, so we're going to start again, as we're going to play as another Hunter, and then we will probably step into the Warlock in another video, and then the Titan.
Yeah.
Maybe do some PvP in that after.
Cool.
But so we'll create a new one to start with. So you instantly get your selection. They're all pretty badass.
Oh, the Hunter looks so good though.
Yeah, so that's what we're going to play with today, a Hunter. And when you go into it, you have race and gender. So you have both genders for any of the
races.
3 races in it. I'm probably going to play as an Awoken. That's what I did last time. It's the one I know best. So hopefully
the exos look so extreme.
Yeah, they're really intense.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. So I'm going to probably play as a female Awoken, just because that is the character I just deleted. So I will attempt to get it back. So on face, you've got a selection of faces as you'd expect on this page. Some strange skin colours.
Look like a Na'vi.
Yeah, a bit, but hopefully cooler. Yeah, you have lip colour for every.
It's pretty
Did you have
intense.
it on the humans? Yeah, you do have it on the humans, don't we? Cause
Yeah.
we have that human with yellow lips. I'm just gonna go probably purple because it doesn't really make any difference to this. And some yellow eyes. Hair. There's actually a surprising amount of hair. I'm not sure whether I'll add more in or not, but
it all looks really good as well. That looks amazing.
yeah. Where's my sweet mohawk I had? Here. Yeah.
Oh, that's
the
weird.
Freaking awesome mohawk.
Diagonal mohawk.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Is it?
Yes, yes it is. It just reminds me of 80s Storm, and that's all I want. So I'm probably gonna go. What colour should my mohawk be?
Not orange like last time. It was really.
Okay, we're going white.
Yeah.
We're gonna go all out Storm if we can. And there's markings.
I don't remember Storm having purple skin.
No, she didn't. She should have done though. There's facial markings, which basically they don't make any sense on the human. They kind of look like war paint a bit.
Yeah.
But we just didn't. Did we have any on them? I can't remember.
No, we took it off because it looked strange.
But it kind of works alright on these ones.
Yeah. On the mech class, it just looks like blood splatters across their skull.
So I'm just gonna go with this as my character. You don't choose names or anything for characters, at least in the alpha.
I like that,
you don't.
yeah.
But it's not important.
It's kind of like what Bungie have been doing with Halo.
Yeah,
you don't really
just
name your characters,
set
you
you up
customize
for
them, do you?
Yeah. Customization. in
There's
this
not much
game
interaction
is
with.
Unbelievable as well.
Yeah.
The interaction with other. Well, in this there's been not that much.
Just
they just call
gestures,
you
isn't
by
it?
your class, don't they?
Yeah.
They come up to you and they'll say, "Good day, Hunter," or call you Guardian. That's about it for dialogue specific to you. But this is alpha, like the screen's just saying. Just gonna skip that.
It's very Reach feel of
the
interfaces.
visuals,
It's
yeah.
really nice.
Yeah, it's nice to see it again because it's been so long since we've had a Bungie.
Especially later in some of the loading screens, it looks very like Reach. I've missed it. I've missed it a lot.
Yeah. Also, as we'll hear in a moment, fantastic voice cast for the game.
Oh my goodness, yes.
Peter Dinklage will appear any moment. The load times are a little slow on it.
Yeah.
But alpha, so they're not that bad. I mean, we're already in.
Okay, the
But yeah,
Skywatch is
Peter
just on the
Dinklage.
other side of the steps.
And
And
very
it's
nice,
surrounded by Fallen.
very, very nice
Well,
graphics.
I'm ready if you are.
It is so strange to hear Peter Dinklage in a game, for me.
No, it doesn't bother me that much. I quite like it.
I really like it, it's just, it throws me off.
Yeah, so you've got your basic aim, shoot, change gun. You start off with every class starts off with this gun, the same shotgun, don't they?
Yeah, it seems that way, at least for now anyway.
Yeah, and you have press this button to pop up your menu, which I'll get to in a second, which lets you drop back to orbit if you press and hold triangle, and summon a vehicle, which I'm going to do any second now, I think. But you also have your options menu, which this is the way this class starts out. But each of these items that you will find like weapon drops, very MMO style weapon drops, and we have another weapon here. You can compare them, which is quite nice.
Huh.
I'm probably going to switch to the single shot scout rifle just because
that thing's
that's
awesome.
my general gameplay.
You got an
You-
upgrade as well.
Oh, have I? I
Hmm.
didn't even. Oh, cool. I didn't notice that.
Didn't realise you started off with them.
Oh, sweet. Oh, wait. What have I got? Just these two to.
Oh.
They're already there.
Okay, that's
They're just-
strange.
yeah, almost at the golden gun. So yeah, it starts you off at level 3, which is quite nice in the alpha. This guy probably hasn't noticed me. I'll go deal with him and then I'll select the vehicle for it and get on with the mission. So this video we're probably just going to play through the mission, the first mission. There's 3 areas for the alpha. You start off on this mission and then in the next video we'll cover the sort of free roam area, the 2 free roam areas. And
Oh yeah, this is the tutorial I'm saying.
yeah. So you can press and hold square to summon a vehicle, which is really, really nice and it handles really well.
It's got the classic Halo controls.
Yeah. I've never been a huge fan of the
You know,
vehicle
this place
controls.
must
Like I
have
loved
been
all the
amazing
stuff with
before the
ghosts.
collapse.
I can deal with
Thousands
ghosts
of
fine, but
humans boarding the colony
mongooses and
ships,
warthogs I
off
just
to build
couldn't get my
cities
head around. But
beyond.
this just feels really
Now
right when I'm driving
fallen.
it, which is really
Just
nice.
It's got a really nice kind of feel when it
And
turns.
it kind of sounds like Star Wars vehicles.
Up
Yeah,
the
absolutely.
hill. The
Kind of
buildings are
handles
radar.
more like the chopper from
That's
Halo
the
3
Skywatch.
actually, I think.
Yeah, and you can just pop off.
Doesn't have any weapons on it.
Top back on, and if you leave it behind, it will just catch up with you. So in this area, this is the area that is the free roam area, but at this point it's not free roam. So you're just going to see the different classes of enemies. I'm getting my ass kicked already. Oh, there it is. It's not. The game isn't too easy, but it's not too hard either. Like you can easily get overwhelmed, especially in a mission when you're on your own. But you can always just pop back and put the same Halo sort of. It feels like very Halo when you're recovering your shields and your health. Although your health actually covers in this, like. But you can just hop around and you'll be back to.
Yeah, it kind of works like how it would in Halo 3, where your shields are your only health, unlike most of the other Halo games.
Yeah. So you've got classic R1 to knife. You have a little radar on the top left which shows you whereabouts the enemies are.
It's nice how all the different classes have different knives as well, because yours is a knife right now, but my character is a kind of big
A punch.
Yeah, it's quite a buff punch, and when you charge it up, it has an
Yeah.
extra damage it does.
Yeah, this class ends up with a throwing knife, which is awesome. The throwing knives are always awesome. Yeah,
And they have different jumps as well, don't they? 'Cause this guy has a double jump.
Did I mention it? Or, yeah, we have a double jump on this one, which is it's really good.
That's really
but
good, that
Having
is.
played it and then switching to other characters, I get so confused when I switch my jump.
I think this one is probably my favourite one, the double
This
jump.
is definitely my favourite character, just because it matches with how I want to play. Like I like a single shot rifle, although everyone can have one.
A feature that's quite nice in this as well is the classes are not linked to the race.
Yeah, so whatever race you pick, you can pick a separate class. You pick your class first, and then you pick what race you are. So
Yeah.
it's nice to see the diversity in it.
So all the different races can have the different playing styles, which is nice
Yeah.
because in a lot of games it's not so. I just remembered from some of the talks they were talking about. They were saying how the design of some of the ships you encounter on this are trying to look more realistic and more like
Yeah.
modern day ships.
Yeah,
I just
I really
just saw some of the ships in the background.
Yeah, I really like the way with a lot of games like this, you have a very set background. God, I'm shooting. That was appalling. So, but this is, as it's quite open world in a lot of places, you can just travel around this and you get it all from different views, and the perspective's not the same. It feels really good.
I'll be really interested to see what the story is.
Yeah, that's what I'm most excited about. So yeah, we have grenades as well.
Those are all different. Those are lasers as well.
Yeah, oh, sweet, level up already. Wonderful. Although they stopped me right at it. So when you level up, you pop into the menu, and it gives you your, like, because I'm a gunslinger huntress, you get the next one, you just select the class that you want.
Oh, that's your built there, special.
Yeah, my golden gun. You haven't done this one, have you?
I've seen it.
Yeah. I mean, so with you unlock special ability first, and that's tied to your class as well. Okay, if I stand there,
We're in.
spawns, I'm just gonna
This
do
was
one.
one of Skywatch's old array stations. A link
Peter?
to the lunar colonies.
Can't hear you. Yeah, so my one, they refill over time. I feel like the more kills you get, the faster you get it, but I couldn't say for sure.
It's roughly about this area you get. I think you need it for this
Dead
next
end.
fight.
That's got to be
Fallen
an absolute
sealed this
nightmare.
gate.
So normally at this
I
point,
can get it open.
you get a bit lost and then he tells you to go over here, but having already played it 3 times, I kind of know where to go. So we'll just do this, a little dialogue about them trying to keep something out, or keep something in.
The Fallen
The
really want
orb does have a
anybody
very Oracle-like feel as well, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's nice that they kept stuff like that.
Yeah, yeah.
Little
It's
style
it's
things.
still...
It feels like a Bungie
yeah,
game.
That's exactly what I was going to say. It feels very Bungie. This bit, pretty dark, but thankfully there's no torch apart from
What is
Peter
this?
Dinklage. What's his name in this?
I can't remember.
no
Yeah,
shit.
go on Peter Dinklage for the entire
I've got a
game.
bad feeling about this.
So yeah, probably surrounded now. The first time you do this, you have no idea what
It's pretty scary.
yeah, the hive.
It's the hive.
In it.
Even more threatening as well. Really?
Well,
Depending on where.
yeah, the flood. These they actually take too long. Like the flood were a fucking hassle. Once you've dealt with the like the large flood, you have to deal with all the tiny little flood. Critical hits in this would be pretty awesome. Like getting critical hits on a skill-based level rather than randomly.
Well, it is interesting seeing the qualities that's taken from MMOs and the qualities from other less MMO-like games. Because it's a skill-based game. Some MMO features.
Yeah,
There's a wizard here. You see something floating in the air, you have to kill it.
But I can't guarantee it. It's so many times I kept dying.
That wasn't me.
The other two. The guy that like 3 times like stepped in the class and like
When some friends over there weren't so interested in the game.
they were pretty interested in it. They just were not very good at it. So they just started out.
PC games as well, not console games. So it's hard to
Strength
translate.
onto our hands there. It's not the easiest thing. So around right now, we'll go up to the next level of damage. Wizard? I think it's a wizard.
The wizard's here.
Yes.
Which, strangely, you can kill pretty much from a distance and actually go right up to it. It makes it look down. You wouldn't see it even after you almost.
Even if you're on thermal weapon.
Whoa. Right, so now I'm super sharp. I'm going to save the thing. It's the golden gun is ridiculous. That's why I have all of this super sharp as well, actually. But it was really handy to take down the wizard.
Is it 3 shots?
Yeah, you do this, you put them together and you get 3 shots, which are like 1 kill for most things. So actually you all 3 of them on that.
That was effective.
Yeah, well,
The hive
the thing with the
haven't
golden
been
gun
on
is
Earth
it's
for
not
centuries.
actually that accurate.
That
You
wizard
can miss
came from the
very,
moon.
very easily with it.
I thought we had that contained there.
Still got fire.
The darkness. could
But
be
playing through that the
close
first time
to
took me a long time because I hadn't really figured out how the golden gun worked. I used it, I think I hit him once and he did a bit of damage to him.
Well, we were having trouble with the Warlock one as well, weren't we? Because we didn't realise it was a ranged move.
Oh god, yeah. We were playing, that's the end of the level. Crazy. But yeah, we were playing as a warlock, and we thought because like we'd just been playing as the other guy. What's his name?
It's the warrior thing, isn't it? I can't
Yeah,
remember.
the one that you play as. We'll do some PvP in it in a bit, but it's like a close range melee, and we felt like it was the same, but it just wasn't.
No, definitely not. That's
Um,
powerful.
Yeah. So I'll just pop back into the next area that it sends you to.
Oh, is this the tower?
Yeah, we're gonna pop to the tower now, which we'll come back to. So this is your like menu here. It shows you the things you've unlocked in the last area. So I just unlocked some more gauntlets. You can compare them and equip them, and it changes the way your character.
I like how all the
physically
armor
looks.
bits look. They all have like enough difference in them to
Yeah,
make
like,
it worthwhile switching. You
You'll
feel
go
like
around, and we saw that guy who was wearing some like Roman style.
yeah. You can the
skirting, and
customization
it was
seems like it's going to be
awesome,
really good.
But yeah, you don't know where they've got it from, which is cool. But yeah, you pick your destination from. You got Crucible over here, which is PvP. Earth, which is at the moment is where all the story missions are, but there's other planets you go to in the actual game, isn't there? And then there's a tower. So I'll just click onto the Earth for a second. So you've got, this is where we just were. This is the free roam area we're going to go, and over here, the Devil's Lair is the last mission in it, which we're not going to cover in this because it fucking takes a million years. If you're not with the great group of people, and I don't know anyone else with the game. So
Randoms is a bit.
yeah, I played through it. It
hit and
didn't take me
miss.
too long playing it with 2 other level 8s when I was level 8. But when you were level 6 and it's a level 6 mission,
I leveled up twice in
yeah,
that playthrough.
you hit max level on that, and you were with a level 4 and a 5, and they did not pull their weight
Yeah.
on it. So in that respect, it's quite MMO. Like you need people who are appropriately leveled to pull their weight. Otherwise, you end up
And
doing
in
a lot
those
of work.
in those missions, the checkpoints can be pretty brutal.
Yeah, like
if you do die during one of the boss fights.
Checkpoints are brutal, but there's no there wouldn't be a checkpoint in.
No,
a boss
there's no mid-fight checkpoints for the boss.
Yeah, so you just end up getting like a long fight, and if you lose at the last minute, you have to start the whole
This
thing
is
again.
the loading screen. I feel like reminds me of Reach a bit.
Yeah, I actually really like the loading screens in this.
I really like them. They're quite sizable.
Yeah, I especially.
But I
like
tend not to
them
notice.
because in the game you get new ships,
Hmm.
and you can buy new ships. Although I seem to be like the only person that I've seen online. Maybe I think I've seen one other person with a different ship. People just haven't.
I have
bought
never
them.
seen anybody else with another ship.
Yeah, but we've got 2 different ones. So because I bought you one. So
Oh,
then
cool.
I grind out some money so we could buy another one, so that we wouldn't just have the same one in each of them. So
So this is the base ship.
yeah, this is the one that everyone starts with, and at the start of PvP, you'll see it in a bit. There's 6 ships, and then you see everybody's individual ships, which are cool.
It's nice how it flies down to the point when it's done. It's nice and immersive.
Yeah, it is
For a
really
loading
good.
screen.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like a loading screen. So this is where you drop to, and you see your character and other people's characters, like this guy. You can interact. You can bow.
Classic MMO style.
He doesn't see anything.
Oh, there we go.
Hey. Ah, sweet dance party.
Down.
Oh, wrong one.
It's down.
It's not. Down and sit down. Here we go. Dance party time.
That's all you really ever want from a game.
Yeah.
You can do this. You can do that. We discovered yesterday. You can do that mid-fight.
Yeah. So you can, in this bit, you can basically just, sweet, it says I waved. You have to like you come and get missions from what it seems like, and you reclaim missions. There's not too much of it in this, so
And it's quite nice that it's in third person because you get a chance to
Yeah.
see what your character actually looks
with
like.
the amount of customization, it's fantastic to have all that.
Yeah, and it plays just fine. It's not awkward when it switches to third person.
Yeah. So this guy, basically, the reason I came here was just to get another piece of equipment to show off.
He is
what
a
that's
mech
like.
rhino.
Yeah. Which do we want?
That is a nice helmet.
So we have a new chest piece. Do you want to get this one? I mean, we can look at them each individually here. So when you pop the triangle, it shows you what the helmet looks like.
I think so cool.
We have a new one. So I'll get the helmet. Actually, do I want the helmet? Yeah. So the green means they're uncommon rarity. So everything has a rarity in it, which is really cool that you can see it. So you select one of those. You give it to. There's other things you can buy. Things that you can't. There's so many things in the
Alpha.
alpha that you can't do. The character I deleted actually had really, really good equipment, so I'm hoping
Really
that when I
punishingly-
play through this one, I will get it all back, because I probably shouldn't delete that character. I really liked it.
You're remaking it now.
Yeah, I'll when the beta comes out, I'll probably have to start a new character anyway.
Really
I have loads
punishingly, some of the
yeah.
drops that this game gives you are actually too high for you.
Yeah, I
'cause
had
the max is level 8.
level 9 equipment and everything that was like it looked really good. It was all uncommon rarity, so it's probably not that great in the end, but would have been nice.
Yeah,
So
certainly
then,
would
if
be
I
nice.
equip each of the other things that we've got, you'll see what we kind of look like. It just changes a little bit. You can get cloaks for this character, which are awesome. We don't. Oh, we do have one here.
This character ends up looking really
so
nice.
you can switch this one's kind of just more of a scarf one.
Has the helmet switched yet?
I think so.
Nah, it's still loading, isn't it?
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it is. I did get to change
The
everything.
actual changes on the appearance do take a little while to actually do.
Yeah, I'm gonna dismiss and see if I can pop back in and see it. Nope. Yeah. So, but it does work very
There we
well.
go.
There we go.
There we go.
So it's all loaded up
Still,
now.
it's still alpha.
Yeah, and it works fantastically well for an alpha. I don't think I've ever enjoyed an alpha of anything I've
Well,
seen.
it's been released so close to the beta.
Yeah.
But you'd hope it would be pretty
So
playable.
this bit, it just makes you run through talking to all the different people, which is cool, but I've done it all, so I'm not going to show it off now. I'm just going to head back outside.
I haven't come across too many alpha glitches, apart from that one revive thing that happened.
Yeah, well, we'll talk about that in the next bit. But yeah, very beautiful game.
I haven't seen this, but she's very nice.
Yeah. Can't jump onto these ships. That sometimes the ship's parked there. Turns out you just fall to death. Happened to me a few times. So that's it for part 1.
That's a shame.
Just to crack a nice little view out there, and that's it for that one. We'll be back with some of the next mission area, which is a bit more interesting because of the way it works. But we'll talk about that then.
All right then.
Yeah. See you next time.